CTR here. And we're working on another project. We've been pretty busy. Like I said, we're still moving. We keep trying to get this stuff relocated. We got to build another shop over at our new place. And we're not moved to it yet, just 100%, but we're getting pretty close. Sometimes I pass myself coming and going, hauling another load, but at any rate, I'm trying to get one more of these things put back together and in pretty good shape where it'll move and drive itself around. Won't be finished yet, but it'll be up to where it's motivates and stops. And we've been working on it pretty hard. And we'll give you a nickel tour. My old Frank truck, now Longshot. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. We got a 48 GMC. Already got my hydraulic bumper built for it. I'm gonna split the fenders and move the back half back and put a piece in there. And then I'll split them the other way from end to end, and I'll kick them out about 6 or 7 inches. Not quite certain of that dimension yet, but we've got our first original running board sitting on there, attached, and it's ready to go. Got our cab mounts fashioned for the back, sitting on pedestals. They're not finished welded up, they're just mocked up really good. I've got a welder friend said he's gonna come burn that stuff in and make it pretty. If not, I'll TIG it myself, but we've got the inside of this thing coming together. I've got to do some floor repair work to do my front cab mounts. As you can see, it's not horrible, but it's time to update it. We're not going to need that anymore. It's going to be a solid floor pan, no hump. As you can see, we've got a mount and a room under there for putting a set of turbos. We'll have probably 6-inch pipes up here for stacks. I'm trying to source a set of old pipes off a semi. Maybe mufflers in them, maybe not. I don't know if they're stripped out or not, but a friend said he's got some. But we've got our ride height sitting on our body. Got our visor mounted. I still got to do the dog bone portion, but I don't want to do that until I change the glass out. It's too big a pain. But we're getting pretty close to here. As you can tell, it fills up the shop pretty far. Got this running board on. We're going to leave our bullet holes. It's been shot a few times. Somebody was pissing somebody off. But we've got her braced up really well. Got our Badland wheels on there. I really like those. And I'm getting ready to do the floor. Gonna do a little repair work on the front of the bed. Then we'll build our new stuff in and weld it down. I'm going to end up trimming the toolbox down to fit a little bit better and just make me a custom work truck. Been working on my steering shaft stuff to adapt that in. I've got the brake pedal assembly. I'll have to trim it where it fits to the firewall. Got my park brake stuff removed from a donor truck. And man, you don't have to have $1 million to do this stuff. I don't know, it's so damn big in the shop. It's hard to get it all in frame. But like I said, it'll be a little fine adjustment on our mounts and stuff and shim it up exactly where I want it. But it's really, really close to setting right. But that one runs and drives, as you've seen. It's for sale. Got most all the trim for it. New grill, all that good stuff. But apparently y'all broke. You don't want to buy a car right now. So we'll work on something else and we'll end up putting it back away for another project. Once I get moved, I'll set up my upholstery shop again. We're trying to take all that apart, relocate it. Hello, Longshot. Got old Cadwell out here. He says Longshot is very, very, very heavy. He does not like picking him up at all. This one right here is a Duramax, and it's a pretty nice truck. It has a little fueling issue. It keeps trying to cram fuel in the crankcase. Finished the wiring up for the backup camera and stuff, but that one I just put an injection pump on, new thoroughbred diesel setup, and it's got a water pump that's seeping on a little bit. I've got a water pump for it, but the return lines under the valve covers on that LB7 they're leaking. It's making oil and it's not good, so I've got to tear it back apart and do that between the rainstorms and the shingles blowing off the top of the house. It's a vicious circle around these parts. But spring is upon us. It's time to start catching some fish and driving some of them pretty things around. Pool's open. We can sit there with a dip net and clean all the crap off of it about every 10 minutes, and it will just continue to have trash on top of it from this wind. But that's how we're going today. You can't even hardly see all the trash on it, but it's bad. And you can see the yellow on all that nice pollen. It's really tearing us up, man. The sinuses are killing me. But we just keep moving forward, trying to put this hot rods back together, get the bugs worked out of them. There's the old weenie, green weenie, dragging another donor truck. I about got that one stripped down to where I'm just going to junk the cab and hang on to the frame in case I want to do another project like Longshot. It's an extended cab frame instead of a 4-door frame, so it's just a little bit shorter. But he was a long bed truck, so that 9-foot 1-inch bed plumb took up all the necessary inches on that frame. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. We're gonna drift out of here and we'll send you some video shots of part of our progress. Maybe I'll give you a little tutorial on how to rebrace those floor pans back up and make some pieces for cab mount supports and stuff. I'm gonna modernize it a little bit. It's all gonna be mounted on rubber mounts out of late model trucks. I've got lots of them laying around, all them donors. But anyway, CTR, I'll see you in a minute.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry Mr. Can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fate. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. that long old train back.
What?
Just seeing what you do.
Fixing shit that's tore up. Like always.
Here we go again. Been working on the old machine. We've got a visor up there. I'm starting to bring the cab back into play. Got some new floors in it. Got plenty of dirt. But got to do some repairs in the corners. I don't know if you can all see that or not. Got to repair that corner. This cab corner needs to come forward back into place, but not got any attachment. But it will have. Well, we got a full sheet back there. Gooseneck balls installed. Getting our steering column pieces all put together. Grinder and paint make you weld or you ain't. Gonna try and keep a rocking on this project till we fire it up and make it go udnud. Got the boy out doing a little hacking on some sheet metal. He probably cut my lift rack in half here with that plasma cutter in a minute. But we're splitting the fender open. We moved it back. We're gonna put a piece in to make it longer. The wheelbase didn't fit just right. We're gonna remain right here at the front on the running board. And I'll end up putting a drop on it about right here, because I'm gonna put another running board just about that high. About that much more.
I was walking out one evening late. The moon was rising high. Headed for the riverside. Around us fuss and fight. Patrolman, he walked by, asked me where I'm going. Said if the sun set on me there, I'd never make it home. He said, don't go downtown tonight, there's trouble on the right. The bad men in the shadow, and they're bound to take your life. If you mind to ramble, I'll tell you how I do. Keep your money in your pocket, and the razor in your shoe. Silent through the creek, the hounds to lose my scent. I went up a tree and I watched them turn, wondering where I went. I take a rest, I hold my breath, I let it simmer down. I climb too high in my wandering eye, spied the lights of town. He said, don't go downtown tonight, there's trouble on the right. The bad men in the shadows, or they're bound to take your life. If you mind the rambles, I tell you how to do. Keep your money in your pocket, boy, and the razor in your shoe. bound to take your life. But if you mind to ramble still, I'll tell you how to do. Keep your money in your pocket, boy, and